Hello and welcome back to another ASMR video. I just recorded a video. It's a lot of issues with it, which I didn't realise until afterwards, of course. And so, instead, because I don't have the full setup and I don't trust it to not go wrong again, I'm going to give you a compilation. So please enjoy this compilation of some of my videos. A lot of YouTubers are doing it recently, and I think sometimes it's good to have a big long hour-long video, 3-hour-long video. So here's a compilation video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and all that jazz. And maybe I'll do more of these later on. Let me know what you think. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Hello and welcome to the clinic. I will be doing a very basic cranial nerve exam. I have word that you're a bit skittish, a bit on edge, and so I will be whispering and trying to make it as soothing and a calming experience as possible for you. And so, here we go. Firstly, we're going to start with your eyes. So, tell me when you can see my little finger come into your sight. Good. That's it. There we go. Well done. Fantastic. Oh, that was more my hand. There we go. Both well done. Fantastic. There we go. Well done. It's your peripheral. Now I want to track your focus. So I want you to look at the tip of my finger. At the tip of my finger. I want you to follow it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Don't stop. That's it. That's it. Well done. Okay, and so now that we've done that, you're going to look at the end of my nose, and you're going to see how many fingers I'm holding up. Good. Well done. Well done. Fantastic. Good. Well done. Well done. You've got this. You've got this. Fantastic. One more. Well done. That was very good. So that's another tick in the box for things. But your eyes there seem pretty good. And so next is the nose. I know what I'm doing. Next is the nose. So I'm now going test your nose, and what I have here is a little smelly spray that I will spray, and you will tell me the scent that you smell. It could be anywhere from lavender to a fart. We don't know. So, here is the first smell. Well done. Rosemary. And the next one is well done. Bacon. Sorry for the vegetarians out there, but there are no real animals in the making of any of these smells. They are all artificial. And the next one quite pungent on that one. What was it? Yeah, it's very pungent, that one. Rotting apple. I'm not sure why these are chosen. And the final one. This one's to clear out those questionable smells. The final one. Yes, Febreze. Sadly not sponsored by Febreze, but we think that it's a good one to end on to bring back some light, and I hope you enjoy that. And the next scent on the list, scent, not scent, scents to test is your taste. And so using a very similar looking bottle, I want you to open up your mouth. Good. And what does that taste of? Yes, it does taste of chicken tikka. And I'll pick up the next one. Okay. This one will be, I don't know, I can't tell you beforehand, can I? So you'll have to figure it out. Here is the next one. Very tasty, very tasty. Yes, it's chocolate. We love chocolate here in the old Z clinic. And the final one, because there are only 3 tastes. We don't want to make you hungry. Okay. Are you ready? I'll do this. Open your mouth. Good. Well done. Fantastic. That one Okay. Next, I will be testing your touch. Yes, hearing is last on the list. Hearing is last on the list. But for now, I will be doing your touch. So close your eyes. Get nice, comfortably and relaxed in your chair. That's it. Okay, good. Right, so good. 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 Oh, yes, I did pinch your nose. Good. Good. And last one. Good. Right. So, did that feel good? You told me that you could feel it more. I hope none of it hurt. Did it hurt? It did, okay, I'll have to write that down. I'll remember it. Didn't have my pen with me. I'm a big old klutz. Okay, right, so next is the one we've all been waiting for. It's hearing. So, let's just have a little recap before. So we have done your eyes, sense number 1. Your nose, sense number 2. Your taste, sense number 3. And a touch, sense number 4. And now, arguably, the best sense of them all. Hearing. So now onto hearing. I'm going to say some random words in a random ear with your left or your right. And I want you to tell me which is which. Oh, it's been a long day. Bit sleepy. Right, okay. Here we go. Pancakes. Waffles. Ice cream. Sorry, I'm hungry, but you are doing very well, very well. See if we can get this one. Chocolate. You're very good at this, very good. Now to spice things up. Owls. That's it. Frog. Well done. you say it loud enough, it sounds quite atrocious. But that's okay, because we're saying it quite loudly. Quite quietly, sorry. We're saying it very quietly. And this is it. This is everything. Well done. You have been a delight. I have marked down the thing that I got wrong. Oh, touch, that was it. You said it hurt a bit. The pinch on the nose hurt a bit. I will write that down and put it in your log, because by no means it should have been me pinching your nose that hurt. It's most definitely some sort of nervous issue, so we will have to look into that at a later date. Nothing too urgent. Nothing too urgent. So, I hope you have a lovely day and you sleep well tonight. And yes, please come again soon. I am always more than welcome to give a little test on you. I like to do my experiments, you see. And thank you for being a patient. Thank you. Hello and welcome to my office. I'll be doing a cranial nerve exam to the best of my ability and write down my notes in my little notebook. It should hopefully be quite a relaxing experience. So, let's go to a new page, as I just ruined that one. Let's go to that one. Right. Firstly, the eyes. Right. Tell me when you can see the finger. Good. The pencil, not the finger. Good. Oh. Good. Good. Sorry, I have a little heartbeat monitor over there. I just want to make sure that you're registering properly. Good. How many fingers am I holding up? 2. Well done. How many fingers now? Well done. How many fingers now? Well done. Good job. Yeah, let me write this down. It's actually very hard to write on something like this. So we're all right. Good. Eyesight. So, everything. Let me just ask some questions actually about your eyesight. Do you find sometimes when you're tired especially that it gets a bit blurry? You do, okay. Especially when you're overused on like electronic devices, on light screens and stuff. Yes, okay, good. Blurry more when tired of use on screen. There we go. And sorry, my mind has gone blank a bit. Have you ever had any floaters, little worms that float around, but just in your peripheral? You have? Well, not to worry. They're perfectly normal. It's not an excessive amount. It's how often do you think you see them? Okay. Just occasionally, like every day or so. Occasion. It doesn't feel like a worrying amount, right? Good. You've not found any situations where colour has been an issue, where you point something out as one colour and maybe your friend or family member says it's a different colour. This can be common for red-green stuff, and a spectrum between the red and greens, so oranges and browns can be affected, and you can actually find other spectrums can also get affected by this, with some people struggling with like a blue and purples and like yellows and lime greens. Do you find it easy or quick for green and red to become brown? Is like the main thing? No? Okay, that's good. No. I'm going to pray you don't have any other kind of blindness, because that was just pertinent. It's the most common one, and it's the one yours truly has just a tad about. So let's get on to something else, huh? Let's get on to your nose. I'll tap your nose. I thought I might have a vial or something, but I don't in my vicinity. So let me just tap your nose. Seems pretty good. Let me just yep. Oh, yep. Both nostrils seem pretty strong. You've not had any issues with smelling recently? I know the recent events might affect your smelling. Have anything? Any sort of noticed issues? No, you've been quite lucky. That's good. Usually when I get sick, I just lose all senses. Pardon me. Smell, all good. There we go. Okay, this is wonderful. This is wonderful news. It's always good to just ask before we carry out experiments, just to see how get a better picture of how you're experiencing it, so we know the kind of experiments to use. And so, from the sounds of it, I don't need to do any sprays, so we'll go on to the next. Task. The next sense. So we have done your eyes, we've done your nose. Your ears. Right, so I'm going to whisper things into your ear and just inspect your ear. I presume you've had no issues. That's good. There's not been No tinnitus, no ringing in your ears. No, that's good. That's good. No earache. Ah, good. Okay. Sandwiches. What did I say? Good sandwiches. Packed lunch. Packed lunch? Well done, well done, well done. Pepsi. Good. Kit Kat Chunky. Well done. I'm fairly hungry at the moment, I will confess. Okay. Ice cream. Would you like some? Sorry, I don't actually have any. I wish I did, you know. Examination. Good. Last one. Actually, 2 more because I started on this. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You got that one? That's good. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I buggered that word up, but that's one of the longest words in the English language. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I think I'm missing a bit in the middle. That anti-disestablishment, and then there's something Tarianism. Maybe it's not anti-disestablishmentarianism. Tarianism. You know what I mean. I wonder how many people have unironically used that word. But your ears seem to be working fine. I will just do a little inspection in a second, but I need to write down my findings. Was able to hear every word I said and repeat back to me. Good. Right. And for the next one, I'll have a look at your ears. A little pencil here. That's a good ear. Well done. And then let me just look at this here too. To get the hair out the way. Yeah, it's looking pretty good in there actually. Okay, that's good. So we've done your ears. The next one, so we've done your eyes, ears, mouth, taste. Another one that's very similar to nose. I just need to ask some questions, okay? Let me just write down that your ears are looking good too. Ears are looking good. I put God. Good. Here we go. Right, so Okay. So, have you had any issues with your taste? Any problems? No problems with taste. Have you had any problems eating in general, like a bad appetite or anything? No. Okay. Do not know how to spell appetite. Definitely spelled it wrong. But, doesn't matter. Next. Have any of your taste buds changed, maybe? Have you started to like different foods and not like other foods that you once previously liked? Not that you know of. That you know of. You eat pretty similar foods like every day kind of thing. You didn't explore much. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. So I like to use a notepad. I like to keep it standard, because I find that the computers can make me feel a lot more detached from the customer, the patient, and not a customer. Well, you're not in England. In America, you are. Probably more than you are a patient. Anyways, besides the point. Anything other I need to ask about your mouth? Lips. Have they been dry regularly, or you been keeping up on that? I haven't. Got a bit of dry lips at the moment. I think I'm just a bit dehydrated. I have just woken up, so that won't help. Not very good at waking up early enough to have food before I go to work, you know. I just go to work and then have food on my break. And my break is in a bit, hence why I was so talkative about my lunch. So, you've been looking after your lips, that's good. Looking after lips. You're keeping hydrated as well. These are some general health questions. Let's get to the next page for this. You've been keeping hydrated? Oh. Hydration. Good. Been eating well. I know I talked about appetite, and you said that you don't have or that you haven't lost your appetite, but are you still eating well? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Eating well. Been anywhere new? Been to any new? I don't know. Restaurants? Any local? I'm kind of just looking for a new place to eat out. You know, I like to be a bit inventive every now and then. No? Oh, okay. I haven't been there though. I haven't been there. I'll give that a go. cool Indian restaurant down the road. Any general health worries that you have? Anything that you've been like, ooh, that doesn't feel good? Anything? You're feeling pretty happy, pretty up and downy? Anything mentally? Have you been struggling with anything? Had high stress or anything? Physically wise, you seem to be pretty healthy, so I was just wondering whether there's absolutely anything, any concerns that you might have. Okay, you have been a bit stressed recently. Anxiety's getting to you a bit. Okay, I'll write that down. I'll inform my colleague who specialises in mental health, and hopefully we can talk. He can talk to you about it and hopefully make you feel a bit better. I'm sorry to hear that it's not been going great, but I'm sure it will get better at some point. And try not to beat yourself up about it. Everyone is still an amazing human being deep down inside, so remember that and keep being who you are. Try to do things that make you happy. Do things that are fun. Anyways, I'll let them know, and they'll get back to you on that. Well, it looks like my work here is done. Everything seems to be in fairly tip-top condition. No real concerns or worries. Got good hearing, good eyesight, good general physical health. So, please, we'll book another session at some point. The receptionist will sort that out for you, and I hope that you're okay. Hope to see you around again. It was a pleasure being your doctor today. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing an ear checkup. So before I look into those ears, I need to be able to see. Ooh. So I got my trusty glasses, just to ensure that I can see deeply into your ears. So, I'm just going to be looking into your ears. I'm not going to be doing any tests of sounds, or frequency tests. Quite a significant test when checking the health of an ear is to do a noise that goes from very low to very high frequencies. And I have found that it's probably not as comfortable for a nice relaxing ear checkup. So today we won't be doing that, but we will be looking at your ears and cleaning them. So I have a swab here, and I'm just gonna there we go. Just getting all the gunk out there. That's right. That's it. Just getting all the gunk. There we go. I'll just go over to your other ear. Sometimes it's useful to be able to have someone that can come at any time of day or night to make sure your ears are up to scratch. There we go. Right. That's we might come later to that. I'm just gonna get the tissue. Here we go. Perfect. Right. Right, I'm just going to write down some notes while I inspect your ears, okay? Use the stick. I'm going to properly inspect them. I'm going to just take a little look, okay? I'm just going to take a little look. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Right. Looking good. Do you listen to much loud music? The headphones on, maybe on full volume. Okay. I'd refrain from doing it too much. If you listen to noises above 80 decibels for prolonged periods of time, it can take significant damage. Decibels is a exponential graph, so every 10 decibels is a perceived double in volume. Sometimes we say it's 12. But one thing important to understand is that one fun thing is that the lowest jump between two sounds that we can perceive is 0.5 decibels. If something has been increased by 0.3 decibels, it's too much. It's too much. ear looks good. I'll put that's your right ear. It's not, it's your left ear. It's on my right there. Left ear, we're going to say looking good, just standard wear and tear over time. Right. I'm going to assume that your left ear is, your right ear is just the same. But I'll have to inspect anyways. Okay. Yeah, it's all pretty much the same, that's good. A lot of people have unbalanced hearing. Many will just be deaf in one ear or slightly worse hearing in one ear. I mean, it can be genetic, it can be nature or nurture. You could just sit there and listen to loud music through one earphone. It's the same ear every time, and you'll wear that ear out, but the other ear will be fine. Yeah. So, your ear contains, I'm just gonna wipe the fob again. Your ear contains 3 different bones. All 3 bones are the smallest bones in your body. And they're very fragile, very thin. And actually, your ear is not just made up of that, it's also made up of a lot of cartilage and liquid. What happens is sound goes into your ear and then it vibrates around. It's a cone in your ear, and there is liquid in there and nerves along the bones. The liquid vibrates based on the sound, which vibrates the nerves, and based on where these nerves are in your ear, registers different frequencies. Once these frequencies are registered, your brain then translates those senses, those nerve triggers into sound. 90% of what you hear, no, not even 90%, 100% of what you hear is made up from your brain. Your brain does most of the heavy lifting when it comes to figuring out what you're listening to. We don't have very good hearing for an animal. Nor eyesight. Our general senses are fairly middle ground. I'll just write down right there. Same as left. Okay. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna do some tests. I'm just gonna see if you have the spatial awareness. And yeah. I'm gonna whisper into one of your ears. Okay. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes right now. Come on, close your eyes. Close your eyes, close your eyes. And I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna whisper in your ear. There's gonna be two tests. The first test is I want you to tell me whether it was left or right. The next test is you telling me what word I'm saying. based on the results, I'm going to assume that your actual hearing, frequency-wise, is also pretty tip-top. It's natural to lose frequencies over time. Even by the time that you're in your 20s, you can have lost a few thousand hertz at the top of your range. You're definitely rare to be hearing at the top 20,000 hertz. It's upsetting because it's only like newborns who won't understand. How could they got it? Well, bats speak at 40,000 hertz, so one day I'll be as good as them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, for taking part, for letting me have such an exam. I hope you sleep well. I'll let myself out. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to join the Discord. And I'll see you in the next video. Hello and welcome to my home. This is the eye clinic. Yeah, we're gonna give you a little check-up on your eyes. We're gonna see if they're all up to dandy, all up to date, working fine, good job kind of thing. Have you got 20/20? Just a little double check, you know? So, are we gonna start by just doing a little thingy? Tell me when the finger comes into view, okay? Right. Done already, okay. And oh, down, yep, okay. From the bottom. Still not quite. There we go. Hold on. And from the top. Perfect. Right, do the angles. Oh. That one's coming. And now that one's coming. Wonderful. And now the other. It's kind of fun to try and... There we go. There. That's wonderful. Right. So I've done that. I want you to cover your left eye. That's my left eye. So yeah. And we're gonna do this again. Yeah, wonderful. From the top. Good job. And from the bottom. Just going to now cover your other eye. Sorry, yes. Now your right eye. And we'll do the same. And that's wonderful. And from this side, perfect. From the bottom, perfect. From the top, perfect. Okay. So when now we're gonna, you can uncover your eye now, and I want you to just let me know how many fingers I'm holding up, okay? So cover your left eye, and tell me how many fingers I hold up. 2. Well done. Good job. 4. Congratulations. Well done. 1. Well done. finally, 4. Peace and love. Okay, well, now that that's all out the way, the other hand, other eye. Cover on your right eye. Good job, good job. Right. There we go. I promise I am qualified. There we go. There we go. Oh wait, that's not what I'm trying to do. How many fingers? 2. Hold on. 5. Good job. 6. Good job. Well done, well done. Okay. So now that's all over the place. All over the place. All done. All over. On to the next one. We're gonna be doing some thinking off the top of my head, trying to remember. Okay. Yeah. So I am going to just get my torch. I just want you to watch, or just look straight at my nose, okay? Okay. Keep looking at my nose. Keep looking at my nose. That's it. Good. Now cover your left eye. That eye. There we go. And again. Okay, and now your right eye. Cover that for me, please. That's it. Okay, good. I'll turn that off. Wonderful. Right. Now, we're going to do the letter test. You know the one. So, I've got my iPad here with some letters on it. I want you to, I'm going to point at a letter. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to hold this. I'm going to point at a letter and I want you to say it. Okay? F. Good job. C. Well done. T. Good job. Oh, I seem to have. Z. Yeah, that's a good letter. That's my favourite letter. We are highlighting. This is an image. I'm not sure how we're highlighting things. E. Well done. Maybe I should be using I'll use a stick. C. Good job. L. Nice. D. Well done. Can you read that one? C. That's it. E. Can you read this bottom line for me? Yep. That's a name, that. Zoe. Yep. Yep. That one. And that one. Congratulations. Okay. Well, we'll try this last one. Alright? No. B. O. F. C. P. T. F. B. L, F, B, F, Z, Z, C, O, P, and E, F. The E and the F look identical, even at that stage. I think they were all E's instead of F's. I'm unsure myself. Anyways, congratulations, that was very well done. I'm just going to do another little test actually. Remember, go back to covering your left eye. I'm going to go for this second to last line. I'm going to point at a letter and I just want you to say it, okay? Well done. Yep. Yep. Good. Now cover your other eye, your right eye. Good. Good. Well done. Well, that is those lot done. What else do we do with our eyes? Okay, what I want you to do now, I want you to blink, close your eyes. And I want you to close them for a few seconds. You can put your hands over your eyes if you'd like, and then I want you to open them. Okay? Okay. And again, close your eyes, a few seconds, hold them tight, and I'll open them again. Nice. That's looking good, that's looking good. Okay, now, I want you to do it one final time. Close your eyes, a few seconds, keep them tight, and now open them. Okay, yeah, that's right, that's good. Well done, congratulations. Fantastic work. Okay, now I just want you to look up. Nice. Now look down. That's it. Now look to the left. Nice. Good. And to the right. Good. Okay. Everything is looking fan-dibby-dozy. Do you wear glasses? You do, but you don't wear them all the time. Contact lenses. Do you wear contact lenses? No. Okay, that's good. How often do you spend looking at the screen? Is it a couple of hours a day? The whole day? Do you not look at the screen at all? Is it more like a once a week or a couple of times a week thing? How often do you spend sitting in front of a screen? Okay, there's a fair bit then. I confess I'm pretty bad myself. I'm usually upwards of 6 to 8 hours, if not more. So I do wear glasses a lot of the time, but today I'm not. Usually it just helps me read screens, especially if I'm tired. It gets a lot worse then. I get a lazy eye. From when I was a kid, I got surgery to make sure it wasn't a permanent lazy eye, and so it's only when I'm tired that you notice it. It's very subtle. Well, most of the time it's very subtle. What else do I need to ask about? Inquisition. Do you have any floaters, little wiggly things going around? Any stars? Does you feel like you black out if you stand up too quick kind of thing? Is that an often? How regular are these kind of things? You see photos occasionally. Okay, but they're not all the time. And they're not super big. Okay, that's good. Always in your peripheral. Nice. The stars. Not really. A bit. If you're really tired. Okay. And there are like lots of stars where you feel like you're blacking out. That's very rare. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Okay. What other things do you need to be tested on with your eyes? Headaches. Do you get many headaches? Are they often? Are they around your eyes? Does it something that causes it? Dehydration, or once you've looked at the screen for too long? What kind of causes the headaches, and how often? Okay, that sounds okay. Do you take any medicine for it? Is it like very debilitating, or is it just like a little ache? Okay, just a little ache, and you sometimes take paracetamol. Oh, that's good. Well, sounds like nothing too bad. Sounds like it's just a pretty standard thing. You should probably make sure you're using the yellow light or like dark night on the night modes on your devices, on your computer, on your phone, just to get rid of the blue light that's very harmful to your eyes. Don't look at the sun. It's another good one. If you were already doing that, hopefully you weren't. And yeah, nothing else really. You're pretty tip-top, as one would say. And so, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to write down some of these things once you've left, because I can't find my notebook. So I'll write them, I'll remember them, and I'll write them down later. Yeah. Thank you for coming in, and I hope to see you in a couple of months or so, 6 months to a year, just to keep another checkup, okay? Thank you. Good night. Hello and welcome to this cranial nerve exam. We're going to just make sure that your eyes, ears, mouth and nose are all working in their tip-top condition. And your touch, of course. But we're not going to waste any time, are we? But I hope that you are sitting comfortably and you are resting and you're ready to be tested on. Okay. Firstly, we're going to test your eyes. So, I want you to cover one eye. Good. Now, tell me when this little swab comes into play, okay? Good. Right. Look at my nose, look at my nose. Good. And from the bottom. Good. From the side. Good. And from the top. Good. That's it. Right. Now, I want you to cover your other eye. That's it. That's it. From the bottom. That's it. From the side. That's good. And from the top again. That's good, that's right. Okay. Now, a bit of fluff. Now, do I have any words behind? I don't. So I'm going to write something on my phone. I just want you to tell me what it says. There we go. Can you read that? Okay, let's go. Can you respond to this question for me? Thank you. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so you seem to be able to read a fairly small font from a reasonable distance. And I'm just gonna have a little look closer at your eye. We're going to utilize my phone again. Just gonna okay. Just want to see what's going on deep in the eye of yours. That's good, that's good. Okay. Now cover one eye. Good, 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 good. Nice, 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 nice. Now the other eye. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. Should be everything with my phone. Right. Apologies. Now, we're going to just check your motion with your eyes, whether you can see how many fingers, which I presume you'll probably do quite well at, as you were able to read my words. So, how many fingers am I holding up? Good. I know. Nice. No? Okay. Good, 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 good. So, just wondering, have you noticed any deterioration in your eyesight? Have you found things hard to read sometimes? Maybe when you're more tired, or when you're looking at screens, are you squinting a lot? Okay, okay. And do you look at screens much? Like how often, how many hours a day do you think you're in front of a computer or looking at your phone? Alright. Okay. Fairly standard. Sadly nowadays we can't really help it. We probably do spend hours and hours a day, the majority of our day for a lot of people. People at offices and stuff that spend their lives on these computers. And it can have damaging effects on their eyes, but as screens are slowly getting better, blue light's starting to exist. We're seeing a lot of improvements in eye care and eye protection, so we're able to make up for it, but it's better to preserve our eyesight rather than let it get damaged and use glasses, isn't it? I should be using glasses, but most of the time I don't, because I don't need to read too much for my works. But when I'm reading, or when I'm extra tired, I will. Okay. Anyways, that's it for the eyes. So now we're going to go to your ears. And I'm just going to say some words into your ears. And I just want you to repeat them back to me. Is that okay? Good, good, good. Elephant. Well done, well done. Giraffe. Good, 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 good. Carrot. Nice. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Lovely, lovely. Bonjour. Good accent, good accent. 9,423. Well done, well done, well done. And great. Yeah, it's just like the Terrys. And what other ones? Cranial nerve exam. That's what this is. Okay. Well, now what? I've done that. I'm now just going to use this tool that I've been using throughout to just rummage around. Clean out your ears just a little bit. And just have an inspection. So I'm just gonna get right in there. This is looking very good, very healthy. Looks like there's no blockages or anything. No excess wax. And this side, you want to be careful with using cotton buds, swabs. If you we've gone to a mood lighting. We'll stick with it. Yeah, you want to be careful with swabs and cotton buds because you can over clean your ears, and wax is still very important. It helps protect your ears from infections. If you are jamming a little stick into your ear, you can jam your wax back into your ear as well, and that can also cause issues. So you just want to be very gentle and very careful when you're cleaning out your ears. pressure changes in your ears, which is why your ears pop. And it all helps with standing and balance. But yeah, those squishy earbuds can be damaging. Also, there are plus sides to getting sound cancelling headphones, noise cancelling headphones, because people tend to boost the volume of their headphones when in loud places like on the train or in a busy street. And what that can do is you're not really perceiving or hearing it, but you're then boosting the volume beyond what is healthy for your ears. And if at a volume for prolonged periods of time, they can cause permanent damage. Anything above 80 decibels, if listened to for more than an hour, consistently, you're going to start damaging your ears. But it's something that you shouldn't worry too much about. You should be mindful of it. It's normal, if you're doing hearing tests, it's normal for a person, even an adult, in their 20s, to have lost a few thousand hertz of hearing from the top end. When you're born, you start with levels of around between 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz, and by the older you get, you slowly start to lose those higher frequencies. You'll lose the lowers as well, but you're more likely to lose higher frequencies, and it's just because your higher frequencies require just a bit more hard work on your ears. If you think of it as a wave, a higher frequency is a faster wave. So if your ear can only take so many waves, then it's going to wear down the top of the higher frequencies because it's going through more waves than a lower frequency. That's it, the ears. It's a pretty easy one. What's next on the list is smell. So what I have here is a little tub. They're all undisclosed and hand gel. We're just using the hand gel bottles because they're very small and convenient and saving on plastic. This is a hand gel. But hand gel does smell. So I just want you to just give this a little whiff. Okay. And I want you to tell me what that one was. I have that little sheet of it. Tell me. Good. Well done. Yes. Very pretty. Oh, I got a little on my nose. Oh, I get myself. Smelling of it. Okay. And again, I've got a meat nugget bottle. of road rage outside. Cedarwood. Impressive. And the final one. Good. That one. Yeah, vanilla. I'm good at this. Far better than me. Many a day, many a year ago, I broke this little nose of mine. And my sense of smell is still there, but not as good. Right. Well, I don't actually have any science facts about noses. I'm a doctor. Noses aren't my thing. But you have taste buds in your nose. If you didn't know that, that's an air up thing though. Tells you that. Nose is a bit of a mystery for me as well. But we're gonna swiftly move on. I'm gonna go to touch. This. Oh. And for this, we're going to use my stick again. So, we've got two ends to the stick. We've got the hard end, and we've got the soft end. So you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to tell me whether I touch you with the soft end or the hard end, okay? Close your eyes. Good. This is the final test. Is that the soft or hard end? Okay. Hard end, good. 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 And the last one. Incredible. You've scored perfect. I think you might be the perfect human being. And you should be proud of that. Because there can only be one perfect human being. You can't have two. And so you are that person. Congratulations on being absolutely perfect in every way. As these tests are complete, I must now bid you farewell. I hope to see you again in this home clinic. I promise I know what I'm doing. think I'm the one that needs a cranial nerve exam. Okay. Well, I hope you get home safe. Rest up. Even though you're perfectly fine. I still think that you should rest and relax. And as it's late